go, go, Andy, go, Andy, go, Andy, go, Andy, go, go. Yay! What's up, y'all? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to check out another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate any support that you give, whether it's liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Again, just giving your time to check out this video is appreciated by me. Recently, it was announced that Kendrick Lamar is going to be partnering with the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, to do a musical. When I saw this and I kept reading, the second part of this made my head spin. The premise of this is nasty work. Black man interning as a slave reenactor. That part right there is the nasty work to me. He's interning as a slave reenactor. So not only is he trying to be a slave reenactor, but he's basically the apprentice to the main slave reenactors. He basically finds out that the white woman that he's dating owned his ancestors. Her ancestors owned his ancestors. And it's a musical. Now let me say this. If anybody can pull this off, I believe it is Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park. I believe more so that they can pull it off than Kendrick can pull it off. I'm not surprised Kendrick is attached to this because Kendrick has this weird mentality and Kendrick is smart. He's smarter than a lot of people, but I don't know if he has the ability to pull this off. I hate to say this. I really hate to say this. I do think that he needs Trey and Matt more than they need him. Hey, I hate to say it. Black power, black everything. But he needs them more than they need him. I think the question becomes, who are they pulling this off for? Strangely, this actually reminds me of another recent movie that came out. No, the movies are not similar in style or function or anything. We don't even know about this Kendrick Lamar and the South Park creators movie, what it's really going to be, what its title is going to be. Still, it reminds me of the American Society of Magical Negroes. That movie, I didn't see it. I wanted it to well, but it failed. And I think it failed for a reason. When people saw what it truly was, they were like, no. Not at all. No way. No how. I think that this new movie that Kendrick and the creators of South Park are trying to do, like I said, I believe that they can pull it off. The question is who? I feel like this movie could be the American Society of Magical Negroes for the anti-woke folks. And that could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I didn't see the American Society of Magical Negroes. I don't plan on seeing that movie. It's just, after the trailer, it did not appeal to me. But I think there's kind of an interconnected and intertwining thing that's going to happen and that we're going to see and that's going to go on. I wonder if moving forward, because of failures like the American Society of Magical Negroes, if we're going to have to see whiteness attached to certain black projects. Some people could see that as a bad thing, some people could see it as a good thing. It could be a mixed bag as well, but I think it's because of these quirky small projects. This is a quirky idea, like a really weird idea. This is Slave Play 2.5, 3.0, 4.0, 5.5, 10.0, whatever. A lot of people criticize that. I think his name is Jeremy O'Harris. He was the creator. He was the person attached to it. He was the only person attached to it. But I think if you're able to attach whiteness to it, it kind of gives it a little bit of, it can kind of slide into certain aspects or certain things that it may not have been able to. You're attaching this to they did the Pandaverse thing where they basically made fun of Disney and diversity and everything. So the fact that they're attached to this now is very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. You could go a lot of different ways, but I personally think they're going to lean towards what they were doing in South Park. And that's another reason why I believe that they can pull this off. Whether people love it or hate it, I believe they're going to pull it off. And it may not be for the people that want to be for it. This premise is nasty work. It doesn't even sound funny yet. The music could be really good because I think Kendrick is going to bring it when it comes to the music. And maybe that will be Kendrick's main involvement, is creating the music. Kendrick had that one song where he talked about Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He talked about how he slept with a white woman because of her, if my memory serves me correctly, her father was a racist or something like that. So that's why he slept with her. I don't know if Kendrick can bring this idea forward, bring this idea to fruition. I think Matt and Trey can. Again, black power, I hate to say it, but Kendrick might just have to stick to the music on this one. They might be able to pull it off. Kendrick might be able to pull it off for all I know. A lot of times he comes across as a savant. You don't know how he pulls certain stuff out of the air or whatever, but he does it constantly. I'm really wondering what this movie is truly going to be and what it's going to truly be about. It comes out in 2025, so we probably won't see much of this movie until maybe like February, January of 2025, maybe a little bit before that. Like, we probably won't see anything about this movie for a while. It's probably going to be in gestation, and they're probably going to be working on it for a really long time. As nasty as this premise is, I can't lie, I'm intrigued by it. I think it could be really interesting. Can they pull it off? We'll see, who knows. We're going to see a lot of these smaller, kind of like these mid-budget projects. They're going to bring whiteness into these, kind of to slide it into certain places. We saw with the American Society of Magical Negro, it was black, 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 black. But then they were attacking whiteness to a degree, and they couldn't pull it off. So maybe if they had had like a white producer somewhere, maybe they could have got it off a little bit better. And again, I hate to say it, Black Power, but maybe that's just how it's going to be. The studios are realizing that you can't just throw blackness out there and expect it to make money, especially with these smaller, quirky films. Black Panther set a standard for larger films, but even to that degree, it's still hard to follow with that. We saw with Wakanda Forever, we saw with Little Mermaid. It's going to be hard. So they're going to have to do certain things. They're going to have to pull out certain tactics to make this stuff work. And this one, they're going to have to pull off a lot of shenanigans and a lot of stuff to make it work. I think this is going to be the American Society of Magical Negroes for anti-woke folks. And maybe they'll pull the rug from under their feet at like the last minute. But I think that's what this is going to be. I hate to say it, but I can't knock them. People can be mad. People can say whatever they want. I can't knock Trey and Matt if this is what they do. And Kendrick too. If that's what they decide to pull off, that's what they decide to pull off. What are your thoughts about this idea, this possible movie, what we get? I don't think they're going to cancel this, no matter what the reaction is. I think that this movie is going to happen. It's going to come out. Thank you so much for taking time to check out this video. I really do appreciate it. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you again just for your time. Let me know what you think about this idea, the premise for this movie. Hope you have a good one. Hope you're continuing to be blessed. Peace out.